Should be live. Don't know. You see where the conversation is going. Double check and make sure I'm live. I'm live. Should be live. I don't know. Already. Okay, bet. All right. What it do? I was watching the video today, and let me just tell the story. I got a little time. Now, this ain't really video worthy to me. I mean, videos take time, so I figure I'll just go live and just share this little thing with y'all real quick. Like, try to start doing these more often, just to share. Now, I found this channel recently. The Memory Hole. Show you this channel. It's a good channel. Got a lot of stuff like Secret CIA, whatever that says. They got some real good stuff on here, and a lot of old videos from like the early 2000s, 90s, the 80s, even the 50s and stuff like that. They got some real old stuff, and conspiracy theories, blah 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 blah. So might want to check them out. Got some good stuff on there. And it's just amazing how they knew a lot of this stuff. Like, people been knowing it. I guess the internet now is more advanced, and social media, etc. And we can get things easier. But anyway, so I was watching this dude. He's talking. He is he's an author, and Adventures with his book. I imagine it's called Adventures with the Extremists. Let me see. I didn't even look this up, but since I'm live, and this is why I don't do videos, you'll see, because I get, that's what it's called, them. Yeah, that's what it's called. John Ronson. Yep, that's my guy. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So he did a book. He wrote this book about which covers similar topics. The plot. His travels, interviews with extremists to uncover the mystery behind the tiny elite that rules the world from inside a secret room. So he basically wrote a book about conspiracy theorists. You know what I'm saying? Like different people's beliefs. He interviewed people from the Ku Klux Klan, from somebody who was connected to Bin Laden. Because I believe he wrote this book, 2001. So it was like right before. It was before, I'm pretty sure it was before 2000, September 11th. Obviously right around that time. So, in the book, he, in this interview, he talking about the book, right? Get him a like. It was a good video, good interview. And he started talking about Alex Jones, right? And when he brought up Alex Jones, I want to say, like, sometimes my memory get kind of convoluted, right? So I remember telling myself, like, if he says anything about Alex Jones in relation to what I'm to just show you, to this, right? Then I'm gonna do a video about it. It's what I told myself, and I tell myself this type of shit like a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I just end up not doing the video because, like I say, videos take a long time, putting them together, trying to edit them and all that old bull. So I feel like I said it before I even start, really got into the video. But I might have said it once he mentioned him. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of coincidental. It's very coincidental. You know what I'm saying? But stuff like that always happens. So when he said what he said, I said, damn. So first, let me give you the game of why this is important, okay? Because you may know right now that Alex Jones is going through, or just went through, how Texas woman fell, Sandy Hook lies. He got sued. He just got sued. See, sales. Let me see. I'm trying to get a quick synopsis of it for those who don't know. $4 million damages to he basically accused of saying, kind of doing what I mean, what truthers do, speak their truths, right? What he believes to be the truth about Sandy Hook. But apparently I mean, it's kind of deep, which I ain't finna get into. If you want to get into it, you can. But essentially, what this is doing, this case has done, has made free speech illegal, or make free speech put you in a position of being liable for suit, right? If you say something that hurts somebody's feelings. So essentially, what they're accusing him of is that he said Sandy Hook was a hoax, right? But apparently he didn't say this, right? The people who defend him say he didn't actually say this. Somebody else said it, blah, 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 whatever. But I watch these two lawyer channels. I've done videos on these two lawyers, and they real deep into this. They pay attention to this. And they talking about how the case is, the trial's like a show trial. Like none of his rights were respected, right? And if I would have done the video, I would have cut all this in, to show you all this. But essentially, sum it up, the lawyers, or this lawyer in particular, is saying that basically all his rights was, I mean, not respected. You know what I'm saying? His First Amendment rights, free speech is the main one, but all kinds of other things. But essentially, like I say, the case is setting precedent for the right to sue someone, essentially for hurting your feelings. Long story short, and it really just don't make no sense how they treating him. They gave him a default judgment, which is like very rare, and you know what I'm saying. They supposed to be suing him for $4 million or what have you, whatever. And supposedly in the case, like the aim of the prosecution is to get him off the air completely, essentially, and it's to set, like I say, set precedent to be able to go after truthers, right? I mean, everybody knows Alex Jones is like, one of the bigger conspiracy theorists. You know what? It's funny because in this video he talk about David Icke as well, and I know a lot of y'all subscribe to the Anunnaki story. And he kind of shows some. I'm gonna try to find that on here too. But let me get to the main point first. So yeah, this case is setting precedent to go after the First Amendment, basically. And it goes right along the lines of the Hegelian dialect. What is it? Problem, solution. No. Essentially, create a problem, already have the solution. I can't. It's a clever way to say it, but I done forgot it. But basically, it's the concept of false flags. I'm trying to not say too much on this video. And I'm trying not to show too much because it'll obviously get taken down, or they won't even let it. I ain't worried about monetization. They might just actually take it down because I'm finna show something from this Rumble video. And Rumble, they got things that YouTube tends to delete. So essentially, in this video, he gonna show how Alex Jones is a. Okay, hold on. Let me back up. The conspiracy theory, which I first heard from this cat. Anybody who know this dude, he pretty much off YouTube now, but you can find his videos. Matter of fact, you can find him here on Rumble now. Think about it. I'm not really familiar with Rumble. This actually like my first time ever really getting on it because I know of it. You know what I mean? I know they have these type of videos. So anyway, they be having stuff that YouTube take down. So I first learned this from Russian vids probably like some years ago or whatever, when I went, whatever. And the concept is, as you can see, Alex Jones is Bill Hicks. Now, Bill Hicks was a comedian who died in the 90s. And I mean, if you look at him, he looked like him. Like he looked like him, like real shit. But watch this video though, just so you can see what it do. This point he finna make, how they basically proved that Infowars is
my old channel.
Why that shit ain't playing? You know, I bet y'all can hear it, can't you? See, I can't hear it, but y'all can hear it though.
Prove that later on.
Oh crap! I kind of jumped into this. Let me see something. Yeah, let me see. Where's the speaker? It's not gonna come out of there. Hold on, cause I want you got. Oh, okay. Hold on. Where's my damn remote at? Right. There we go. Alright, hold up. Give me a minute. I'm live. It is what it is. Alright, I should be able to hear it now. Let me see. Okay. There we go.
Policeman reads off the ID card that says Time Warner. Of course, CNN. Alex Jones is nothing but a character played by Bill Hicks, a creation of the so-called elite with Ted Turner.
So he gonna say how they got a video of a person that works for Alex Jones for InfoWars, and he got look, that's Bill Hicks on one side, and Alex.
You all, the master actor, the master genius.
Okay, look, that's Bill Hicks on one side, and come on, so yeah, that's the conspiracy theory, and they got a video of they people. You can come watch this. I ain't gonna show it because YouTube may take it down. I really don't know. One of they people. His point with the wrestling is that how it's all a show. It's all a show. That was something I was trying to show y'all on that video I did about Chadwick Boseman, but y'all can't. I don't think people got it. Damn, I guess it's on this video. I know it's on this video. Hold on. I know it's on this video. They gonna show how the dude works for. He gonna say he worked for Time Warner.
Made up stuff.
Hold on. They gonna say he worked for Time Warner. And he supposed to work for InfoWars. Here you go. Check it.
Take it? No, I do not want you taking my wallet. No, sir.
I'm not going to take your wallet.
Right there. Right there.
You work for Time Warner Cable?
Right there.
Is that who you work for?
I work for Alex Jones. Who do you work for?
You work for President
I work for InfoWars.
Which happens to
You see what I'm saying? And he finna prove the point how based Time Warner.
CNN, which everyone knows.
Time Warner on CNN. So you see what I'm saying? He is believed to be controlled opposition, essentially. Long story short, I went through all this long. I don't know how long I've been talking. But long story short, he's believed to be controlled opposition. Oh, okay, I ain't even in there like that. A paid agent provocateur. Okay, that's the concept. It's they do this in a lot of areas, if you will. Like I'll show David Icke in a minute. So you understand the concept. You've seen the pictures. You see how if you can go down that rabbit hole mentally, you know what I mean, then you can see where people can come to these what may seem like outlandish conclusions. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta question it. You gotta question things. So now you understand why what's he finna say is interesting, okay? Because that's the conspiracy theory. Now this was filmed in 2002. So I imagine that conspiracy theory wasn't even popular then, or wasn't even known. You understand what I'm saying? Because obviously this YouTube stuff here is much, much later. So check out what he say when dude asked him about Alex Jones. Watch this.
He looks 10 years older. He's a hero to the militias.
Oh, I went too far.
He's a burgeoning new hero troll, and messed up and did wrong. And I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe that neither the Weavers nor the Branch Davidians really
Nah, he talking about some. Hold on. Here.
What kind of a guy? How do you explain him?
I said.
Is what?
occasions became slightly out of control and
Damn, I went back.
did wrong.
Alright, fuck it. I'm
I
let it.
could be wrong, but I believe
I'm gonna let it play. Alright, what he finna say? He finna say, what about Alex Jones? What kind of guy is? Alright, peep what he say. Watch.
the Branch Davidians really were doing anything wrong. I think they were innocent parties.
Alex Jones is what kind of a guy? How do you explain him?
He's 26 years old and looks 10 years older. He's a hero.
26 years old, looks 10 years older. Right? That's what he said, right? Alright. So, Pete. Alex Jones is born in 74, right? So he was finna be 50, right? Or 48. Is that right? And look, Bill Hicks was born in 61. So that's what, 13 years older than him. He said what? He looks about 10 years older. Right? That's what he said, right? Alright. And that's another thing, that's another point somebody made. Like, Alex Jones is supposed to be, if he was born in 74, he supposed to be 49 this year, 48 this year. Or he just turned 48. And, you know what I'm saying? He look a little bit older than that if you look at him. But whatever. See, yeah, you know, he look a little bit older than that. But, okay, whatever. Anyway, Pete. So, you seen that, right? He's like 10 years old. He looks 10 years older. 26, but he looks 10 years old. Watch. Hold on, let me go back just a little bit. Now watch, Pete.
Innocent parties.
Alex Jones is what kind of a guy? How do you explain him?
He's 26 years old and looks 10 years older. He's a hero to the militias. He's a burgeoning new hero. On one hand, he's kind of like Tex Mars, you know, a popular underground radio talk show host. But he's also much more than somebody like Tex Mars. He's an activist. So he rebuilt David Koresh's church.
Where can you hear him?
Infowars.com is his website, and he broadcasts in like 40 cities across America. I think it's called the Genesis Radio Network.
Do you ever hear him?
Yeah, I've listened. He's fantastic. I mean, if he wasn't so crazy, he'd be the new Bill Hicks. He's got an amazing way.
You heard him. He'll be who? You heard him. You heard that. If he wasn't crazy, he'll be who? Listen.
Hear him?
Yeah, I've listened. He's fantastic. I mean, if he wasn't so crazy, he'd be the new Bill Hicks. He's got an
the new Bill Hicks. What are the odds? What are the odds? What are the odds?
America. I think it's called the Genesis Radio Network.
Do you ever hear him?
Yeah, I've listened. He's fantastic. I mean, if he wasn't so crazy, he'd be the new Bill Hicks. He's got an amazing way.
Who's Bill Hicks?
He was an old comedian who died of cancer in the 90s, and again was a kind of hero to the libertarian left, Bill Hicks, because he smoked in the face of cancer. That was funny. And but what happened with me and Alex was that
you see this? You see this? How he's relating him to this dude, and this dude is supposed to be this dude. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, man. Look, man, let me think. Like, I'm trying to remember when he was talking about that. Because that's what it was, okay? That tripped me out. That's why I'm doing this video. Come on now. All right? And right now, with what's going on with Alex Johnson, I'm telling you, if he's this, right? A paid agent. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Was it this video? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on.
Knows is the mouthpiece of the CIA, which starts to make sense when you realize that at least 6 members of Alex Jones's family were in or worked with the CIA.
6 members of his family were in or worked in the CIA. Remember I showed the last video I did? I don't know if it was the last one. But about the CIA, what I tell you.
Members of Alex Jones's family were in or worked with the CIA.
Alex Jones, from my understanding, his little operation, Infowars, is owned by Time Warner Cable. And Time Warner Cable owns CNN. So it's like CNN has the mainstream audience here, and then they have the Alex Jones audience here. You have to understand how disinformation works. And how disinformation works is that you create media, a media outlet like Alex Jones, you fund them, you grow them, and you cultivate an audience, you cultivate a following. And then when you have that following, then you can control that following. And you can then focus on things like that red herring, 28 pages, and ignore the Israeli evidence, you see? And so that's just like basically a way to control how people think. You know, the mainstream media in this country is owned lock, stock, and barrel. But so is the alternative media. The alternative media is controlled lock, stock, and barrel.
You dig? Do you dig? Goddamn. Peace to this good brother right here who made this video. And you know, y'all check that out if y'all want to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come on, man. Alright, let me see. Let me see something. If I can catch this David Icke thing real quick. Hold on. I don't remember where it was. Like, hold on.
It was kind of spooky, you know. But then the fog lifted the next morning, and you know, I looked at the breakfast. It's that film with his commentary. You know, look at the sick stuff they're doing now.
What was your experience like meeting Randy Weaver and Rachel Weaver? Bo Greitz, did you meet him? Who are all those people?
Well, Randy Weaver was a conspiracy not only dressed up in drag, which is kind of okay.
But drag?
Yeah.
Hold on. Listen to this shit. Listen to this shit real quick. Apparently he broke into the Bohemian Grove and seen that burning owl ceremony. Those in the conspiracy theory community know what I'm talking about. The Illuminati thing. And listen what he say about it.
Photos of the parties they had the night before on the notice board. And you've got all these men, these CEOs, not only dressed up in drag, which is kind of okay, but
dressed up in drag, which is kind of okay. These motherfuckers weird.
Drag?
Yeah, but kind of dressed up with kind of burlesque, oversized fake breasts and, you know, ridiculous makeup and, you know, misogynist, I thought. And so what struck me about the place is not clearly that they really are Satanists or, you know, doing all the stuff that the conspiracy theorists say they're doing, but that the leaders of our world seem to be emotionally trapped in their college years.
You heard that shit? The leaders of our world seem emotionally trapped in their college years. These motherfuckers dressing up in burlesque clothes. Men. Alright, hold on, man. Hold on. I'm trying to find this David Icke shit. Hold on.
New hero. On one hand, he's kind of like Tex Mars, you know.
Oh, no,
he's, you know, everything about Jim Tucker is light shining through a Venetian blind. Body of a 100-year-old man. he's a big, grizzled, just the facts kind
Where's
of.
he come?
Reopened under a different name, or maybe it's about to reopen.
What is down here?
State
Hold on.
police, FBI, everybody's there. Helicopter.
That story he telling right there is crazy too. He talking about this KKK dude or whatever who got. It's crazy. It's a crazy story.
Kissinger was rumoured to you know, attend a berobed owl burning ceremony. That's who was. I thought it was just a.
I can't find it. Basically, he talking about David Icke, and he talking about before he came out talking about the lizard people. He said he had came out some years before that and said he was a God reincarnated or the Son of God. He was Jesus or some shit. And you know what I'm saying? Then once that he said the world was gonna end, some more bullshit. Then when that didn't come through, he came back later on with aliens lizards running the world, and then they conflated that with the Anunnaki. So now it's the Anunnaki lizard people who I just so retarded ass shit. So you understand what I'm saying? Just I wanted to show that, but I don't remember where it was at. I listened to the whole thing just last night. But y'all seen that though, man? How he related Alex Jones to Bill Hicks. Like that person Alex Jones he know reminded him of the person Bill Hicks. And the conspiracy is that Alex Jones is Bill Hicks. You see what I'm saying? So I just thought that was crazy. Thought it was video worthy, but I wasn't finna do a bunch of editing and shit because you know. I mean, me personally, I don't follow nobody like that. So, you know, whether they are agents or not, don't it don't move me that much no more. I kind of expected all of them to be. You understand what I'm saying? Any of them that's mainstream in any kind of a way. You know what I'm saying? That's just me though. So that type of stuff don't really drive me to do videos about, because I assume they are anyway. I probably want to do a video when I find out that they ain't. If I could, like matter of fact, that was a great point. That was a great point, nigga. I wasn't even trying to do that. Hold up. Just real quick. I'm going to end it with this. Something I liked. This right here. This cat here. It jammed too. B.O.B., right? It's called Clone. How to make clones. Right? So you know he dropping on her. I mean, anybody who know, he be with Brother Panic, and he got some knowledge and da-da-da-da-da. But peep this, though, at the end of the video.
We're working from a prison cell.
You heard it. You heard that voice. You know the voice.
Okay. You must understand the conditions that we're working from. We're working from a prison cell. If you're working from the maximum security prison, then you automatically know that it don't supposed to be a...
Got Bobby Hemmett on the end of the motherfucking video. Look, this shit came out 2 days ago. I already got 50,000 views. You know it's gonna go up because it's B.O.B. He got Bobby Hemmett at the end of the video. I'm gonna leave a comment for anybody who don't know. That's Bobby Hemmett at the end. YouTube. Search, nigga. Search him. Yeah, for real. Squad business. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, when B.O.B. was coming out with the flat earth shit, I was like, looking a little Alex Jonesy to me. You understand what I'm saying? Then he was working with Panic. I'm like, I don't believe that with Panic at all. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I say, I don't trust nobody. But I don't believe that with Panic at all. So, and then for him to put Bobby Hemmett at the end of the video, I'm like, nah, that's all the way real to me. You understand what I'm saying? That's a stamp of approval for me. Not that my opinion means anything. I'm just saying I can rock with it. Plus, I like the song. You know, B.O.B. always could spit. So, anyway, peace, love, light, blessings, good things, positivity, money, everything good to you. I wish you the best. And until next time.